Here's another great video discovered and brought to you by the Hall Law Office. For more information, please visit www.criminallitigator.com. Thanks for watching and enjoy the video.
Basically, I use an investigator as much as I can. The reason being is that I'm not allowed to testify in court, and I'm assuming most of you know that, being an investigator. So I may call a witness or call somebody in the very beginning to get some preliminary information. However, I ultimately send out my investigator. If the case is going to trial, I absolutely hire an investigator. And I know some of you in the room, and I use different investigators for different things. My office is in Fort Collins, and I do have a primary investigator. However, I use a couple different investigators because of what is either going on. If it's a sex offense, I may want a female investigator to go and interview a female victim versus having my male investigator go do it. If I know that I have to serve somebody that's very shady, is a drug addict, possibly has weapons issues, I may send my investigator who has hair down to the middle of his back in his packet. You know, I may not send my normal investigator out to do that type of thing because, you know, different people have different personalities and prove different things. I think some of you know Tony Powers. She's my Spanish-speaking investigator. She's actually in Mexico right now working for me for free. She called me today and told me she got DNA samples from some defendants who are in a Mexican prison. Yay! And was extremely ecstatic. And so now I'm waiting on the Attorney General's office to call me back to let me know that they are going to take my case under the New Innocence Project that Colorado has been granted funding for. So that was huge and exciting for me. You know, some of the things that Gordon and I had previously talked about is apparently maybe in the Denver metro area, investigators are used more frequently than, say, up north. I guess I don't know because, like I said, I use an investigator a lot of the times. Especially, like I said, if the case is going to trial, I always have an investigator involved. And what I really look for from my investigator is he comes to my office or she comes to my office and I give him the case file. So that has a discovery and anything that I've already done on my own. I definitely look at Facebook, definitely do my MySpace searches, and Google the person to find out if there's any information that can be had, and then from there he starts searching. Definitely after he or she looks through the discovery, they then come back to me and we sit down and we have a powwow. I am looking for somebody that works independently. I'm looking for somebody who thinks outside the box, and I'm definitely looking for somebody that is going to challenge me and come from a layman's perspective. I have the legal ease and I know how to argue the law. I don't need them to tell me any of that. I need them to say to me, this is what I saw, or this is what I think, and this is what I think a jury's going to say. Okay, perfect. I want you to be confrontational with me because that is going to allow me to see the other side of the case because I am so engrossed in what my client's version of the story is. And that may or may not be the real version of it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. The only thing my job is to do is to defend the Constitution and make sure that the police and the prosecution do their job. And I know there's some former police officers in here. However, you're not my friend.
They all have to play by the same rules.
No, I get different rules to play by.